Hello and welcome to Cucina Pazzo. Tonight we're going to make chicken wings. So we're going to bake them in the oven. Very, very easy to do. For all those people who have a regular oven, 375 degrees. Most people I know don't make their own chicken wings. So I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm not sure if this is how other people do it, but I know there's a lot of products out there that are pre-cooked, pre-seasoned, and you don't want all that junk on there. So I'm going to point this down. I'm going to show you some of the products that I use. So I start with olive oil. You could use avocado oil, which is what I sprayed the pan with, was 100% pure avocado oil. I always start with that. So we're going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil over your chicken wings. Not too hard. I'm also going to show you how to make a hot sauce that will just blow your mind. It's so good. So we're going to take our brush, brush these like so. Most of my meals take about 30 minutes. This takes about 30 minutes to cook. So we're going to start out with a little bit of garlic powder. So, garlic powder, says I got it from Kroger, just a little bit. I like garlic, it's good for you. Alright. Okay, we got a little pink salt. You could use sea salt. It's kind of pink salt I have here. So I also have some in the grinder. I don't want to work that hard though. So, Pink Himalayan salt, supposed to have some nutrients and stuff like that that sea salt doesn't have. You know, the times where I don't use pink sea salt, it's where you can see that it's going to be pink. Like when I make doughs and stuff like that, I don't do that. So then we're going to put some cracked pepper on there because the salt will actually stay pink where it's at. So on this chicken, all right, we got that. This chicken, you won't see the pink because I'm actually going to be putting a little bit of smoked paprika on there. Got my small container of smoked paprika. Okay, just a light sprinkle. Nothing too technical. All right, get in there. If you want to, just give it a quick brush, spread it around. You know, you could use the stuff that's on the tray that's there too if you get a piece that doesn't have that much on there. I like the smoked paprika. It gives it a little bit of a bite, also gives it a little bit of a salty flavor. All right, now we're gonna flip our chickens. Gotta get both sides. You can't just have one seasoned side, right? All right. So there's a little bit of olive oil on there, so we won't need a lot. There's some that dripped onto the tray too. All right. Got that. Spread it around a little bit. It's all in the preparation. That's the key. So start the process over again. A little bit of garlic. A little bit of pink salt. Notice I'm not using a lot. I want to say there's not even probably a teaspoon that goes into this whole dish for salt. So cracked black pepper. Smoked paprika. the smoked paprika won't stay red in the oven. It'll actually have a browning effect to it, almost like it's got a coating on there. So it is more for flavor than it is for color, but it does lend to some of the color to make it look a little more natural on there as well. So like that. All right, these are ready to go in the oven, like so. All right, not too hard. So these are going to go in the oven for 30 minutes. All right, so now for the fun stuff. So this is the brand of butter alternative I've been using. So I've been trying to eat a little more heart healthy. So being as I had a heart attack about a year ago. So this is Myokos Oat Milk Butter. It really does taste like butter. It doesn't taste like margarine. It tastes like butter. It's got some very, very clean ingredients in there. I won't read all the ingredients, but I'll talk about the fat that's in there real quick. So this is regular butter, challenge butter. This has 11 grams of fat. This has 9. This has 7 grams of saturated fat. This has 4.5. So it still has it in there, but it's less. So less is better, right? So I'm going to cheat a little bit on the garlic. I'm not going to chop garlic, but this is 4 tablespoons of the Myokos butter that's in there. We're going to plop that into the microwave. So put this back. I've got some new truffle oil. I've been dying to, or hot sauce called Truff. It's got truffle oil hot sauce, and I tried a little bit, and it is fantastic. So this is such an easy hot sauce recipe to make that I can't imagine buying chicken wings and not getting something like this with this kind of quality in there. So, all right. So we've got our butter melted, right? I've got some pre-chopped garlic. We're gonna do about a tablespoon of that in there. So this is the chopped garlic I got at the store. It has some other ingredients in there. It's not necessarily pure, but it's also finely chopped, and I didn't have to chop it. So there's that as well. Okay, then we do 4 tablespoons of this, and if you want it hotter, you put in more. Okay, and that is it. That is this is the hot sauce that you would put on chicken wings. That is just to die for. So I am really looking forward to getting some decent chicken wings. So there's a lot of them there. I'm not going to be able to eat all those, obviously. I know you're thinking, that's it? There's got to be more to it than having a good hot sauce than just those 3 ingredients. But you can use butter in place of the Myokos butter. It's great with butter too. Don't get me wrong, I'm just trying to eat healthier. Eat low carb, of course. So I'll be having some celery sticks with this, maybe even a little bit of ranch. But that is it. So if, like I said, if you want it hotter, you could even put it on straight. It is delicious. If you want it kind of that mellow hot, this is what I'm going for here. So it's not going to be that hot, but it is absolutely fantastic on chicken wings. All right, we're back, and the chicken finished a little bit early after like 25 minutes. You want to let it cool a little bit, but you don't want it to stick to the pan either, right? So going back to the hot sauce that I made earlier, the truff that I used, not all hot sauces are made the same. Some of them have vinegar first as the ingredient. This one has fire roasted chili peppers first, then water, then vinegar, organic sugar, garlic, salt, black truffle. You know, I don't have some of the other stuff in there, but I do know that Tabasco is a vinegar first product, and then it has peppers in there, and it definitely lends to the flavor. So the point of putting butter in this sauce is it helps it stick and coat to the chicken better. So It does lighten up the heat that comes from this. You could absolutely just put hot sauce just right on there. But this will lower the heat and allow you to eat a little bit more chicken. It helps it stick better. And think about the butter as it cools, because you're not going to eat these at 165 degrees. We're going to wait for these to be somewhat room temperature before we say we're going to eat them, because if not, we'll burn the roof of our mouth, plus with the hot sauce and everything. So keep that in mind as you're cooking these, and enjoy. Manja.